What's good on YouTube? It's Bandwagon Bam here with Mama Wagon. Look at her tired and that, you know. It's only 8 o'clock.
Hard work.
Yeah. We are reacting to King Von, the soft-spoken assassin. You lot have been in my comments saying, Bam, react to this. Not gonna lie.
What's so special about this one?
It's like a short documentary type thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I take out a pen and notebook?
Up to you, innit? So I know this might get like the American audience into this one, yeah. We are from the UK. Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to do other countries.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Better people have been reaching out to me saying, "Oh, do this country, do this country."
Yeah, I heard that Skelly Belly one, that crocodile teeth. Then they said they must do Trinidad and other Caribbeans, and I think that you should research that really.
Yeah, no cap, I will do it. You know, like in the comments, what you look like.
But I did see them in the comments, and you ain't been doing nothing about it, Bridge.
Don't try to get on to me. You don't do your videos.
Like, that's not over here.
You know,
that's over here or there.
I need you to translate for me.
Whatever, man. You can get whatever.
You know, but yeah, this is King Von, the soft-spoken assassin. Like,
is this King Von before he became big in the business?
Yeah, I've seen this, but I've seen it like a year ago or something. Like I saw it time ago. I saw this before it had
views.
Yeah, before it had 20k views, I saw this. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'll be watching this stuff, innit? But let's check how Mama Wagon feels about everything, innit?
Okay, cool.
But this ain't gonna mention his death because this
obviously
like,
do.
Yeah.
Party, I snuck a night up in that party. I just fucking built the party. I bought the weed and the stick.
Back to that breaking news live from Chopper 2, a mass shooting, at least 6 people shot. This all happening at 65th and King Drive in Parkway Gardens.
The age ranges of those people ranging from 14 to 23 years old.
You ain't from here, don't come here, please don't.
His name is Davon Bennett, aka King Von.
I'm not.
He's been on the streets for too long.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I had a thing for Chicago, like.
Yes, because let me just tell you something.
But my mom knows.
He's a damn fool. He wanted to go to Chicago. He said, "Oh, I want to go to Chicago.
I still want to go.
The windy city. This is me. You go to Chicago, you now come back."
Nah, I still want to go. Yeah, like just
for
my own person.
Let's go Bahamas. Let's go Mauritius. Let's go somewhere else. What the hell are you going to Chicago for? The killing
because
city?
Chicago was like part of my
dreamed holiday.
No, not even. It's just like I watched so much of it. Yeah, and like I need to see it for my own.
Let's go Boston.
No, man. No. Trying to go. Yeah.
You don't need to go.
You Chicago members, hit me up in the DMs, yeah?
No, you don't need to.
As long as you ain't trying to kidnap, man, I'm coming.
They'll probably kidnap your ass.
What? I ain't nothing for them.
You kidnap you, so they got you as ransom. I ain't got no money, so they can keep you.
I want him off the street today. You guys ready?
Ready. They want him off the street, but he's only 14.
Yeah.
Alright, so probably the person that I get the most requests to do a video on, and the rapper I've been rocking with for a while now is King Von. No doubt the most demonic figure that's come out of Chicago since the drill music wave in the 20s.
He's the worst one.
Yeah,
but I thought Chief Keef was.
Nah, Chief Keef moved out the ends early.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you, isn't it from the same ends?
Yeah, they're from the same block.
So how come Chief Keef haven't got that notorious?
He had that back in 2012.
So he let it go now.
He moved out the ends.
So why didn't he take and move his ass out too?
Because when the Chicago music was blown up,
he was in it.
He was doing all of the work. So all of.
Yeah, but you can. Alright, then this is where the problem is with us. When things are going good, sometimes you need to take a step back and say, you know, let me come out now. It's going good. Because when it turns bad, it turns violently bad.
Yeah.
And obviously it did.
Yeah, but he like. You see, Chief Keef, he got his money and he left the hood. He didn't.
But this is what he's supposed. Yeah, but you're supposed to take the money. Don't look back, but bring something back into the community.
Yeah, but him now, he was like, nah, I need to bring all of my people with me.
I hear that, but you can't bring
Chief
everybody.
Keef was like, you have to remember. I bring my cousins, and that's
but I hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
Chief Keef is not stupid.
And that's why he's
some of your friends are the snakes in the snake pit.
Yeah.
They're the one who stake it and set you up.
Yeah.
So you need to really evaluate your friends and even some of your family still.
Yeah, no cap.
But what I'm saying to you, Chief Keef, not stupid. He did leave the hood, but he should still bring something back to the community.
So he's older than Chief Keef, so he's an older to Chief Keef, if that makes sense.
You lie, and you make the little boy left the area, and you got seen.
Yeah, he's older, like, but
yeah, but you hear what I'm saying,
innit? Yeah, and when they blew up, music wasn't a thing like that in the terms of a hood guy. Chief Keef was the first hood guy to ever
Blow.
go worldwide, ever.
But that's good. Great
Ever.
news. Great news. Flashing news, breaking news. Great. My argument is he's an older to Chief Keef.
Yeah.
He should have left the hood when Chief Keef left and still bring back things to the community.
No.
Now he stayed and look what happened. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but he was in prison a lot.
Who? Him?
Yeah, he just come out of prison. Like, he came out of prison
Maybe
in
he should have.
2018.
Maybe he should have stayed. He probably would have been alive if you want me to be honest.
Yeah, for real. Like, he came out of prison in 2018. I think I can't remember about this documentary because I watched it so long ago.
Okay, cool.
But they might explain
So
it.
he's wanted.
Tens. Fans are really enamored with his storytelling and music videos, but for the life of me, I don't know how King Von is a free man. I mean, bless him, all blessings to him. He's somehow been able to 2C slide and dodge every single case that's been thrown at him since he was 15. And while his partner Rondo was toting a bazooka on the gram, King Von was on Twitter arguing with a mortal enemy over how many bodies they each got. And this was
I'm not gonna lie, I remember
How
when
can
he
you
had the
be
bazooka.
arguing how many bodies you've put away?
They do that in Chicago, it's normal.
So where are their feds?
They got feds, but
The
a
feds
lot.
are scared of them, or they buy them
Yeah,
out.
like
Which
feds
one?
don't really come
Go
on
into-
your block. You're
Are
doing
they
our job
scared?
for us. You're killing each other for us. We don't need to kill you.
Well, you see, that's how stupid we are because we're killing our own.
Yeah.
was trolling the fuck out of the police, right? They couldn't
a man
stand
trying to
it.
kill.
See, in Chicago, only 20% of murders ever get proven, 80% go unsolved.
20 years for the murders.
So exactly, that's mad, you know.
That's terrible.
Our rate is high compared, like, very high.
You know, so one thing with the Metropolitan Police, even if they don't catch the proper person, they're catching somebody for
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Regardless, they're catching someone for that
you
rap.
see in the UK, yeah, out of, example, say I kill 5 people, I'm gonna get caught for at least one of them.
You're gonna get caught.
Yeah.
You're gonna get caught.
No. I mean, in America, if you kill 5 people, you're only gonna get caught for one. But in the UK, if you kill one person, you're gonna get caught for that one. So
They're
when
not
you see
stopping.
people in the UK killing people, it's like,
Remember,
wow,
your
they're
time
actually
is-
risking it.
Yeah, because you're gonna get your time.
Yeah.
But the difference is between our justice system and their justice system. If they freaking catch you, our
Yeah.
life, you gone. They're
Yeah.
giving you 365 years.
Yep.
If we had it, we've got 25 years without parole.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Plus the gun enhancement law, that's 21 years. So that's 41 years just for the murder. And I got 2 attempt murders.
And you beat all those charges. You were acquitted.
And he's
Yeah,
up
I'm
there.
gonna play.
Both.
You hear what he said?
I
Gun
can't
enhancement
play.
law, that's 21 years. So that's
Go unsolved.
20 years for the murders. Plus the gun enhancement law, that's 21 years. So that's 41 years just for the murder. And I got 2 attempt murders.
And you beat all those charges. You were acquitted.
Yep, I'm gonna play.
Now, we're gonna get into
I
all
don't
this,
play.
but before we do,
did.
let me show you my song of the day. Go to Chicago, more specifically, the Parkway Gardens in the South Side. But you probably know it as O-Block. Now, not only is this the home of Chief Keef and King Von, it's also the home of the former First Lady, Michelle Obama, who, when she looks back at her experience, says
Wow.
it was never as bad as it is now.
I
The
believe
air-
that. I believe that.
So do you know what's mad?
I believe
Like
that.
somebody that used to live in the White House was
Yes,
from the block.
Just
The
to
worst
show-
block.
Right. Just to prove that you can come from the ghetto and be something.
She didn't go to the block. She didn't get to the White House off her own back there.
No, I never said that. But what I'm saying, she has aspirations as well. She made sure she came out and done something, and then that's when she became the first
Yeah,
lady and the
but-
first black lady. You need to recognize that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So you don't have to stay in the hood and be hoodish.
Yeah.
You can come out, do something, but bring it back. You see, all these youngsters who's got talent like how you've got it, you can embrace it by giving them some sort of leeway or some help.
Yeah.
Don't be like this.
area has always been a huge war between 2 factions, the BDs and the GDs.
That don't
And
make
this
no
war has
sense.
been going back since at least the 90s. But back then, there was more structure, it was organized, and it was
agree with
mostly a battle over drug trade. The BDs controlled a massive 16-story housing complex just 2 minutes away from O-Block, posting snipers on the roof to protect.
Didn't you remember I told you that? And that's how Americans
Yes.
used to move. Like now it's just gangs. Before it was just money.
Yeah, it's all about drugs money.
Yeah.
Now it's just about postal codes and crap.
Yeah.
Their drug dealers. Lookouts were equipped with night vision goggles, and the entire organization
Night
was
vision.
pulling in
Night vision.
$300,000 a day for damn near 15 years. The BDs were run like a corporation. Money was laundered through investments into apartment buildings, a record label called MOB, a car wash, and a nightclub in Atlanta. But the leadership was taken out in 2004 with a massive police raid. Their headquarters was permanently closed and eventually
bro. All
demolished.
of that.
50 people were charged. Whole leadership gone. All the BDs migrated to O Block and created alliances with the sets around the area to go against their rival gang, the GDs. Now the GDs, which stands for Gangster Disciples, also had their leadership taken down. And now neither of the two gangs have any structure anymore, coming from the top to the bottom. It's basically just kids running around with a profound hatred.
You see the differences now? You see when the OGs were doing it, it was, hear what he said, structured. No killings, not unnecessary killings of each other. You see now they could pick them, could they nick them, put them away? It's all gone crazy. There's no structure, head. No discipline, there's nothing.
Yeah, there's no head.
So basically everybody's running around like headless chickens.
Yeah, and
basically.
You know what it is? I want me Chicago bad is like, bare these people are killing each other, but they got baby pictures together because their parents knew each other.
And that's the sad thing about it.
Yeah, it's mad.
For each other, trying to blow each other's heads off. And this shit escalated even further in the 2010s with Chief Keef and the rise of drill music. Chief Keef, Rondo, Lil Reese, Lil Durk, and most of the people who saw success during the height of the drill scene were all black disciples. The Gangster Disciples had very little representation in mainstream music. Their most notable figures were FBG Duck, Lil J, Lil Jojo. So the fact that Chief...
Hey, you look, deep hearts people...
Has gone.
Yeah, have died.
It's gone.
Keef
Even I know that.
O Block were able to control the airwaves, and the popular sound made it so they could put super disrespectful lyrics towards the Gangster Disciples in their songs, and it would become mainstream. The best example is Tuka.
And this is what you lot say is music.
This is just a diss, though.
No, but I'm saying
actually has good music out there. It's just a diss.
Tuka's death became the focal point for a lot of violence because the gang members that killed Tuka then used social media to really insult his memory.
In this case, you have this young man actually in his coffin, and this image has also been defiled.
See, Tuka was a deceased 15-year-old boy that Chief Keef and Durk would constantly mock in their songs. And the lyric became so...
Why what?
Why would you do that? That's a dead child.
They're ops.
Don't care. I really don't care. Ops,
no, but that's part of the gang life. Like, you mock your ops. Like, you see when he died at 15... They was also 15. It's not like he was 15 and they was
18
or 20. They all went to the same school and
basically they all got stupid heads.
Yeah, like
they all acted like normal 15-year-olds.
So popular, you had rappers like Lil Pump who had nothing to do with the situation. He's from Miami. You had Young M.A. who's from New York, and even NLE Choppa who's from Memphis. They would use Tuka in their songs or in everyday life without even.
But
I understand. You just explained that to me.
Do you know what it is? A lot of people now use the word Tuka as in the way of Chief Keef blew up so much, people actually think it's a drug.
Oh, really?
Or they think it's cannabis, but it's not. It's actually a person.
Oh wow! Because they basically misinterpret it.
Yeah, a lot of the time they do know, but some of them actually don't know.
Even knowing what it meant.
Now you recently said some shit about Lil Pump. And he used the smoking Tuka line.
To this day, he probably think that everything all groovy. But no, when I see you, I'm gonna slap you.
Young M.A. said it in her verse, and then she apologized for it.
And that's all I wanted.
See, the hatred between the GDs and the BDs ran so...
So, FBG Duck and Tuka, like they was best friends type thing.
I hear that.
So that's his guy that died.
Sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
And then there's the ops.
And look at he's gone as well.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, Americans die... Like boom, boom, boom.
To me, if you're in America and you've got children, and I've got quite a lot of you guys, if you reach to 30, it's a blessing.
Yeah, always.
It is a blessing because some teenagers don't even leave. As soon as they hit the teens, they don't even see the rest of their teens. So from 13, I say to 25 is the most crucial time for young black boys.
I would say till 30. Because King Von died and he was 27.
Oh, well, 30 then.
Yeah.
So if you get a child to 30, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
God bless you. But me personally, I wouldn't live in America. I would love
to live in America.
No,
like,
I don't. I wouldn't want to live in the project or the ghetto.
No, I wouldn't. Hell no.
And it means that you would have to have money to have a good life. And they work very hard. American people work harder than us.
I'll go like Hollywood. I'll go there.
But you not hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
American people work harder than us.
They work like 4 jobs.
just to survive.
Yeah.
So I respect that. I respect it a lot. But my argument is you lot shouldn't be beefing like this. It's so sad.
So deep. The feud was so strong. You even got King Von on video teaching a little kid how to shoot a water gun while saying F Tuka.
Fuck Tuka.
Oh no. That's not, but look on the fears, pan the little boy.
But look, you're not understanding it. These are what Dave growing up doing.
Yes,
as well.
I understand that, but come on now, you need to break a cycle. Come on, be honest, break a cycle.
But,
this little boy is innocent. It's like your son, you giving him that.
Yeah, I know.
And then
but
saying that.
a lot of people like of them lot, yeah, their mind can only spread so wide because that's what they know.
I hear what you're saying, so I wouldn't even put that up there. And if I was, what's his name again? King's Wrong Bum, I would have slapped him up inside his head. Maybe so. I would, because you're now teaching this little youth coming up to be just like you.
Yeah, like all of their parents now, yeah. Did they have started a movement? Like I'm talking about their mums.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, stop the violence.
And I agree with that totally, and I'll be behind them because we do need to stop the violence against each other. It's not necessary anymore because all our innocent, no, maybe not innocent, but all our children that we gave birth to are dying on the streets.
But I would say kids are innocent until stuff like this happens.
Corruption.
Yeah.
Shoot him in his head. Boom. Fuck.
No, I don't agree with that. No.
Now the death of this kid Tuka spawned
and
something that was never before seen. A 17-year-old female assassin named Jakira, who created a social media account dedicated to avenging his death.
She was known to her rivals as somebody who was willing to shoot first, ask questions later. It's all over the internet.
Jakira was on social media bragging about the shootings that she had done. She was proud, and she let everybody know. She was very quick to let you know that she was violent and that she was not afraid to shoot somebody.
She's killed
It
baby.
was said Jakira was responsible for at least 15 shootings before she herself was eventually killed. Afterwards, a 4chan user hacked her Twitter and leaked DMs showing her and King Von had this weird back and forth where King Von was attempting to romance her in like a mocking way. I don't know, maybe it was real, despite the fact that
you know what it is? You see there's a female that's actually on, you might just find her attractive.
Yeah,
even if she is ugly, but because she's actually part of the
and
man
she's more the man them than a female type of thing.
Yeah, and just
so
stuff
like
like
that.
that.
I never meet a girl like that before.
He's gonna make her stand out.
Yeah, I hear
We're both rival gang members, and she didn't like dudes.
That's a good
she liked
afternoon,
girls.
wifey.
But reading the tweets and listening to his interviews, you could tell King Von is a clever, smooth talker, right? He's smooth, but he's also a goddamn demon. A blood trail seems to follow him wherever he goes. And King Von was becoming an infamous figure in the Chicago PD briefing rooms. Oh, they hated him. Police would bring him in for an armed robbery charge, possession of an illegal firearm, and they had suspicions of other stuff that they could never prove. One murder of a kid named Modell, allegedly, according to the internet detectives on Reddit, has King Von's name written all over it. It happened on a Saturday night where 24 other people were wounded across Chicago, but that wouldn't stop.
See, you see like at a UK house party, or like parties, yeah, it's gonna be like maybe 1 or 2 people get stabbed, yeah. There, it's in there, it's double digits.
Double digits.
Stop King Von from boasting about Modell's death on Twitter all the time. Now finally, in
I just don't understand how he got away with
the
it.
police thought
I don't understand how he got away with it.
they had something. Von and one of his friends were at a crowded house party when a rival GD named Malcolm Stuckey was in the corner, mean-mugging them. Von and them took offense, immediately left the party, came back 45 minutes later, shooting at the kid Stuckey, who was outside, along with 2 other people who tried to run. Stuckey was killed, the 2 others were wounded, and King Von and his friend were snatched up by police a couple days later. After 3.5 years, the trial finally started. It lasted a grand total of 5 days. Witnesses couldn't be located. Von kept his mouth shut for the whole 3 years, while his friend confessed to doing the shooting. So, Von beat the case, went home, and his friend got 28 years. As soon as Von was out, the dude he was always arguing with on Twitter, named Wooski, who's a gangster disciple, and his mortal enemy, was attending a funeral at the Bethlehem Star Baptist Church when all of a sudden, an AK-47 pistol, aka a Draco, was whipped out and started spraying into the crowd.
See, I just don't agree. I do not agree with that.
Like, you see a funeral here is like a time to let the person rest.
Yeah,
the funeral there is the chance that everyone's together to kill them all.
Yeah, and that's why they're called assassin, isn't it?
Yeah.
They assassinate everybody, and I don't agree with that. That's so disrespectful.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's your ops. It's disrespectful because the mum and dad never told you to do this.
Tons of shots rang
Nothing to do
off,
with them.
and Wooski was shot. Now he survived, and King Von was not responsible for this, but that does not stop him from mocking him. His fans are diehards, right? They're crazy. They read into everything he posts, looking for clues. Like this man posted an Insta story just trying to promote his new music video, and people were reading into how many skulls he put in his caption, like 7 skulls, that's 7 bodies. King Von has 7 bodies. It even got to the point where King Von went live on Instagram himself and said, listen, if the internet was right about the bodies people had, they would be in jail. So don't believe what anyone says. I repeat, anyone. And I'll be honest, I hope that's true. Bless him. All I know is listen, in Chicago, the clubs close at like 12, right? It doesn't go past 12 because of the violence. And I know that King Von can't go to Canada to do shows. He can't go to overseas to do shows. So it's a blessing and a curse, right? Because of his history, King Von creates this illusion.
But you see skulls, yeah, they do mean something in America. Like they do.
They're always subliminal messages, isn't it?
And this personality that people want to rock with his music, but also fucks up his business opportunities because he can't leave the country. That's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Who do you want me to cover next? Make sure you subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one.
I just say if you live by the sword, you die by the sword, and unfortunately died, you know, and he had talent. He probably was a bit of a demon. He probably was a demon, but what can I say?
It's just one of the things where you can't blame them just because that's what they're growing around.
I hear that, but
and
I know
their
people,
parents have grown around that, and their parents have grown around it. So there's no.
It's like a cultural thing.
Yeah, like.
But we can break the cycle if we can.
Maybe
if Chief Keef can do it, anybody can really do it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna say. Maybe now they can break the cycle, as in they've seen people leave the hood,
and
no one's left the hood before that.
So he was the only one who actually left the hood.
Who, Chief Keef?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Respect to you, Chief Keef. I know you probably was a bugger as well.
2012, and he never looked back. He hasn't been back.
You know,
he don't want to come back.
Sometimes it's better that way because
like, people say,
you stay alive.
Yeah, people say
he's a sellout, probably.
Yeah, because he's never come back. But what is there for him to come back to? Death.
Well, yeah, because look what's happened to the, King Von now. He's gone now, and he's probably left children.
He didn't die in Chicago.
So where did he dead?
He died in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, for like music basically.
And for he got shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. You black people.
Yeah, man.
It's not so it's so unnecessary. You lot all got talents, and you lot just shooting, having ops and gangs. It's just, what are you lot getting out of it? Even the girls.
I'm not gonna lie. At least,
no, be honest. What they're getting out of it? I just want to know what they're getting out of it.
At least America, you see, when they do have ops and they do make music on it, they blow up into something.
Multi-millionaire.
Yeah, like Chief Keef, he blew up off of this and up, multi-millionaire. The same with Little Dirk, he blew up, multi-millionaire.
But like, where was our ones?
No one that's multi-millionaire.
But this is what I mean. See. But I never go around to say you must hurt people because I don't agree with violence anyway. I really don't. Yeah. And I just don't agree with shooting innocent people at funerals and christenings or weddings. It's just so uncouth. And it just needs to be stopped.
And it's mad because bear them are siblings.
But friends from elementary school and all.
No, I'm saying some of them are brothers.
But this is what I'm saying. But because one lives on one side of the road and you're beefing like that, it doesn't make sense.
No, but I understand beefing and you're from a different area now, innit?
Yeah, but not relatives and best friends.
No, but when you're like brothers, like blood brothers, like that's nuts.
Blood brothers as well.
Yes, the parents just killed each other. But listen, you lot, let me know what other videos like
this
that you want me to react to. Let me know in the comments and I'll have that out for you, innit? Yeah, because I enjoy stuff like this because it's just a chance to.
It's educational when you think of what's actually happening, and it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, for real. But then Bandwagon Bam with Mama Wagon reacting to King Von, the soft-spoken assassin. So RIP King Von a million times, and we're out. Peace.